One thing that you guys love about Coach Scott.
He's funny. How funny he is.
He's not funny at all.
He has good music taste.
Coach Scott Thacker, Virginia Military Institute. Coach, what are we doing today?
We have a lot going on today. So we've got a power endurance group that's mainly our freestyle sprinters. They'll be doing some parachutes and some weight belt work today. Our distance crew is focusing on the mile. Our stroke and middle distance group is doing an aerobic and kick focused workout. And then we have some strokers that are also IMers that are doing a 200 IM workout today.
Awesome.
So this is week 4 of our season, and this is the first week that we've split into groups. But after the first, anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks, it just depends on where we're at. They came in really well prepared, really fit, and so this is the first week that we've broken up into groups, and we break up into groups every single day.
Favorite thing about VMI?
Helps my time management and Coach Scott.
Tell me one positive thing about Coach Scott.
Very motivational and encouraging.
Nice. What's the idea going from socks to fins dead start?
Well, so today what I'm focusing on with the underwater dolphin kick is doing underwater dolphin kick with resistance on the feet, okay? There's days where we're going from socks to half socks to no fins or no socks, but today I'm focusing on the power of the underwater dolphin kick. So we're going from socks to the continued resistance of the fins, but also getting a little bit of extra power development and propulsion from the fins.
Coach, what are we doing this morning?
This morning we've got 2 groups are doing power, and then we have our short group, our sprint group, doing low aerobic because they did power yesterday. So this morning we have our strokers, so people that fall into that 100, 200 stroke, 200 to 400 IM, they're doing power towers today. And then our distance crew are doing parachutes. Pretty much every group, with the exception of sprint group, will have 2 resistant days during the week. One of those days is going to be parachutes, one of those days are going to be towers. Obviously we have a pretty large group, 6 power towers, so we logistically break those power days up. So earlier in the week, the stroke group is going to be on towers. Later in the week, the distance group is going to be on towers. But a lot of power today and a little bit of low aerobic.
Down there. Make sure that you're
your bottom pulley is clear. Cleared hot. That way you're not pulling the tower in the water. Alright? Make sure that it is clear for takeoff. Please and thank you. Alright, we got 16 effort. 10 cycles, max effort. No slower than 130. Make sure you are spread out evenly. I got like 4 people in this lane, 3 people in that lane. Just spread out as evenly as possible. Okay? Evenly as possible. So it might not sound typical because it's not. We are in a very unique environment here at VMI. They're doing PE every semester. They're doing a lot of conditioning with their ROTC departments and their military training. So I wouldn't say that it's something that we necessarily focus on, but I'm not afraid to start working on speed and power early season. We stay very aerobically biased here at VMI just in general, so I want to start pulling them out of that as early as possible and as often as possible. So even from week 1, we're starting with light resistance and parachutes and swimming with sponges and socks and things like that. And then I'm not afraid to start pulling them in a more anaerobic direction early season for the same reasons that we do power and speed early on. And then I'm not afraid to let them sleep and recover. We have a pretty busy schedule here, so we actually spent Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of last week on a little bit of a deload, and it's probably a little uncommon in the first 3 weeks of working out or the season, but that's something that we do pretty often.